Let's talk about, I was just sitting here contemplating some things. See, because the reason why I know somebody trying to cover up this crime or this alleged murder, or well, I don't know what this is. Mm, but it's making me think about, I keep hearing something about a creation circus. Somebody's been doing a creation circus mocking God or mocking Jesus for centuries here. And it's time to get the record straight. So this could be, again, the reason why some of us just, we know, we can read history, we can learn what they said, but we also know something else deep within us that is not being said. Because I was hearing John the Baptist saying, oh, this is Jesus, the one that comes after me. But the way he said it in this movie was like, this is the one that been hounding me, or this is the one that been exposing me, or this is the one that comes after me. But I can't beat him. Like, I can't latch his hip boot. I can't control him. I can't tame him. But he was before me, but he after me. Or she before me, but after me. So this could be some energy where they, I'm picturing that sons of John the Baptist could be people with the same theology. They don't necessarily have to be of the bloodline. Um, I feel like God did something different. That's why he did something with these strands of DNA with somebody's DNA here, with my DNA. But I feel like whatever this is to they're trying to start a new one. They're trying to start a new cycle or trial. I heard trial. And so this is when scientists, and this is taking me back to the Tuskegee Airmen, them butchering and putting American women, I'm not even gonna say black women. These had to be American women because it's dwindled down to really these rare endangered groups. And it's not the Asians, even though they have a thing of protection after COVID for Asians, it's not them. I don't even know what sector or what they supposed to call us, okay? Or call me. Because I told you it's something about me being of all. So sound like if you whatever way you want to go, Mohammed, Jesus, you want to go talking about John the Baptist. Somebody is something, a perfect blend of everything. That can only be the source. That can only be Gaia or the Ruach, or it can only be because the Ruach was the only thing there allegedly with God when God was creating. But if you think about it, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. So I mean, we just had to look at it some old kind of way now. And I feel like somebody trying to play in God's face, like through me, like, I say only some niggas would try to kidnap, use some kind of system, or get some type of technology. And the first thing they want to do is kidnap a God or a Christ or Jesus energy on a certain sector, like on a certain level on the earth, to get what they can and then claim to be some big shots or something. I don't know what this is that somebody think they're going to take from me, but I just tell you, the world about to end if that's what you think. It's about to be a collapse, all right. What the hell happened to these cards? I just put it over here, I guess. It's going to be a collapse, all right, if you think you're about to take something from me. If you think that I'm about to back down with all these finances, and then let the wrong people get a hold of these finances. It's almost like in one of them cartoons when they be like, oh, no, Mr. Claw got the recipe for, you know what I'm saying? I tell y'all, this is what I feel like every day. Like the wrong people got something in their hands. They done had it there already for a long time. All right. We got the Lovers here too. It's kind of colorful energy here. It's almost like I took a nap real quick. Like I was just trying to go silent. I didn't want to listen to no videos or nothing. And I was just sitting there and I was just communing with source, or I was just going within. And then I was trying to stay up as long as possible because I was feeling like this was one of them nights or whatever. but I end up falling asleep a little bit, and then I woke up a couple minutes after midnight or something like this. Okay. But I was saying that still, because I feel like somebody's messing around with some kind of, messing around with like trying to keep you disconnected. You know how in the Bible it say, don't stay away from having sex or whatever with your partner for too long because the devil can creep in. But also I was picking up the energy that this could have also been referring to people that had came up on a lick or something, and then they start, because you have to think about sex when people say it's very pleasing when you have sex with somebody. So like this could be sexual, like flirting and then having sex, like actual, but this could also be when you meet certain people in your lifetime and y'all have a certain type of connection, and it's another connection. And some of these people are the people that end up being gangbangers, drug dealers, or mobsters, or it's just them and they girlfriend, or a Bonnie and Clyde type of thing. It's like so me and my girlfriend is like a lovers. That must have been like Beyonce and Jay-Z's lover moment. You know what I'm saying? It's just a connection between y'all. Somebody might think that this person is unattractive and this person is not. Somebody might think this person is fat and this person is very attractive. Why are you with this person? Or ew, look, they look like this or that. But I'm learning that science because God put shit together some kind of other kind of way, like a masterpiece. The devil and these other energies, they'll put anything together. And I'm saying not to be mean or anything. I'm just saying that to say um that it's something like, because we're not even just talking about outside appearance or nothing like this. We're not talking about outside appearance or anything like this, because we're talking about also energy harvesting. We're talking about energy harvesting too. So they want people to be mad, like, oh, you just mad because he picked that ugly girl over you. You thought you was all that or something like this. No, what I'm saying is I know both of you motherfuckers been playing in my energy. You know what I'm saying? You've been siphoning my energy, trying to make it seem like something. I don't give a fuck if the bitch look like my left shoe at the bottom. We're talking about something totally different here. You keep on trying to siphon my energy to create something or grow something. You guys are you're swindlers or something like this. You're not even the real thing. You're not the part of the real creation. Why don't you let the real creation play out and see what happened? These is people that won't change, and then these goofies sit in front of us and say, "Oh, what's going on in the country?" Because they really don't care about what's going. They're having a free for all. They don't care about. That's why they don't talk about the real problems. That's really is the problem. You understand? And I refuse if God gave me the opportunity and the option to make a real change in this motherfucker that I'm not. So, I'm not leaving here until it's just due. Until I feel like it's been tweaked the way that it's allegedly supposed to be tweaked. It's kind of a thing, because by the time you get to this moment, you don't really give a fuck about people on that level. I ain't got to be in front of your face to care about you. It's what I'm doing, or the energy that I'm putting out in the ethers. It's the energy that I'm putting out around me. It's the communion that I'm doing with source. It's stuff y'all don't even probably even know about. So I'm not ready. I said at least. I mean, the Bible. That's why I'm saying the Bible will say what it is. I'm pretty sure we could find whatever this is I'm talking about. But this is what it's some type of payment event. Listen, it's gonna be 40. The amount of years that you done wasted my time on this earth, that's supposedly on my birth certificate. If this how old or whatever this is the amount of time that I'm gonna be living my life like it's golden, with all that fucking money that belongs to me, all them properties, and all the people that care about me and love me and will not hurt me, and I will not hurt them. And they're true. The people with true faith, those people is the only people that I want to work with. Ain't no such thing as no hierarchy no more. Everything been brought down low. And why Christ said I should take everything I want and do what I will do as I please. Because somebody is trying to hurry up and keep a relationship separated and get somebody to be in something with somebody else when that is not about to happen. If this is the person that God put with me, he gonna get right the fuck up out of whatever that is you think you got them in, and they gonna be doing whatever I said with me. So, you know, I don't know who think, and there's no witch, there's no nothing, whatever that can outdo whatever the fuck I'm talking about. So, you know, ouch. The nail finally fell off, y'all, but it still hurt. I'm still like agitated by it because it look weird now and everything is weird. But I was just sitting here And I'm thinking about, well, damn. I was hearing him saying, yeah, and then he walked in, he seen Nathan and, you know, this and that, and Paul. I'm like, well, these is the niggas that I met when I was a teenager. Once I moved to the north side of town, but I think that these people had, see, I was watching the one thing where they were saying that these people go in these trailer home places in the lower impoverished places, and that's how they recruit these people or something. But I remember these white boys that we met in, like, I think they could have been like more from like the trailer part of town, but we lived in a little bit of a nicer part of town. But I remember because I was talking to this boy named Nathan. Okay, I was, or Nate or Nathan. I was talking to him or whatever like this, and you know, I was talking to him for a little second or whatever, or we had a deep connection or deep bond. You know how some people you meet and you know you probably shouldn't be dealing with this person. Some, like, everything in your atmosphere is telling you not to, but there's a bond. It's like you guys have to meet, and whatever this little shit that's gonna happen between y'all, whether y'all talk for a couple of days, you mess around, you do this or whatever, that you're gonna have to let it go. But it's almost like this masculine energy, the whoever was controlling the narrative of my tourist, this person was behind the scenes watching this shit the whole time. So this person, that's why I said that'd be crazy if somebody tried to say something like, oh, ever since then or whatever. Why the fuck did you stick around? And they'd be recording me at the end of the day, trying to see what I'm doing. So I can't remember what year this around or what time it is, but I know it was the first couple years. I don't know. Yeah, it had to be because I think we was together for like 3 years and then we broke up. So whatever, this could have been around that time, okay? And I went through a little white boy phase, okay? And so, but I was kind of pissed off because like they used to come over there and they had like these you know, like Chevy Caprices and stuff like this or whatever. And they would come over there and they'd be like banging their music or whatever. So these was like, you know, it was them kind of white boys. Okay. And so we was kicking it with them and everything, and we was all like, you know, kicking it with them. Like we had our favorite little buddy or whatever that when we all got together, everybody know that this motherfucker gonna be talking to her, he gonna be talking to her, and he gonna be talking to her. So, um, so what was I gonna say? So I just remember after I was talking to this person that's so I had to think back a little bit. Um, that after I was done talking to him, then my best friend started talking to him. So like I said, this ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing new. I'm just trying to see. I know ain't nobody about to try to make me jealous because I didn't know I had a snake best friend. But again, I probably not the person that be in the Truman Show, not the snake, but whoever was outside of it got into the Truman Show and pulled out somebody out of the Truman Show. You know, but they just want to make me, even if I see the Truman Show, I'm calling this Truman Show, I'm sticking up my middle fingers at everybody and every camera in the house. They still trying to keep me trapped in the Truman Show. So that might even mean that this is something that stems off of my energy. And I'm the only one that's not going to have a place, and I'm the only one that's not going to have no finances after this shit. Like somebody that lost their mind. Okay, so somebody trying to like keep you trapped or something like this. Somebody that, I mean, this could just be what this mean. And like I said, this is somebody that wanted to keep you trapped or dumbed down, uh, or some kind of way, so they can have what you want. So this is like I said. Imagine having a friendship with somebody for 30 years and find out, even if they had an evil twin or a clone or something, that this thing has been coming after you, attached to who you would consider your best friend in the entire world. But they show no signs of anything. But really, whatever this is, that's why I said they had to keep this relationship going, or this marriage, or this bond, or whatever, or this contract. Um, but also some people is like, yeah, remember you. First of all, your masculine ran away and went with somebody else. No, the fuck he didn't. Y'all kidnapping motherfuckers. You was doing something weird. My person, I know my person. Matter of fact, I know what I'm trying to tell you is I know my Taurus. And if a motherfucker would have took him out, that's what his mind worked. Listen, this nigga no money. There ain't no way. That's what I'm saying. You can't fool somebody about something like this now. Okay, he will not be broke right now. You understand? I mean, this could be somebody else's person, whatever. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to tell you that right now. So I don't know y'all. I mean, this is like it's like you put your right foot in, you took your left foot out, and you shake it all about. It's some shit like that. The hokey pokey. It sound hokey pokey ish. Hey, hey, who is that? It's a lot of some movement going on upstairs. Oh, um. So I'm like, is these people putting on some type of circus? And did I come just to break this motherfucker open? You know, I don't know. Now I feel like somebody is like something like this, but Paul and I remember Nathan and Paul came at the same time. But as I'm looking at that picture, because Paul Nathan had one of his fingers missing. Okay. And that's what was making me think like I remember my BFF started talking to Nathan and then I think but I met them first and we was all cool first. But then when he would start coming chilling with me and then all of a sudden he would start coming sitting chilling at her house or whatever. And I guess because I don't know, I guess I didn't even see it as a betrayal because I really didn't care. But I guess if you look at it, it could be a betrayal, you know. But she was the one that told me that he had passed away, and I thought it was so strange because these was healthy young men, stuff like this. Okay, I just thought that was strange. So I don't know. Like somebody could have been calling a witch or a demon or a devil, like the Christ all this time, and I don't know, or like a Judas energy, um, have been doing this all the time. Titus, that's why I'm saying this Titus energy lived around too. So it's like all these names, all this energy, this already occurred. You can't chop off somebody's story before they even jump over the threshold or even go to heaven or even go on their own direction or start go building their own colony or what are you doing? And somebody wanted me to be straight. A lot of millionaires, a lot of billionaires that probably wasn't leaving their children nothing. Like that group of billionaires said they wasn't going to leave their children nothing. Now, some of these people can consider you their children or something, but they believed in something, even if they had been guilty or even if they had, you know what I'm saying? Because you could call somebody wicked all you want, but you don't know what God, even they don't have to be an angel all the time either. It could just be what God put on somebody. And somebody wanted to leave something because they believed something that I was going to be able to create. And it was going to start, and it was going to start doing something in whatever. Okay. And so people believed in that. These people would be able to see through because even if we're being afflicted and we feel alone or something like this, there's mechanisms that we use, especially if you're being surrounded by energies or energies, the Holy Spirit being surrounded by something that was not familiar. That's like you thinking, oh, this is a pretty wreath around me. Yeah, my family care about me. Yeah, our family care about each other and stuff like this. And then as you start growing up or you go through this process, all of a sudden those don't look like reef. They don't look like a reef and they don't look like pine needles or leaves no more. Those things are moving. They have slit tongues. They're hissing. They're they're not physical. They're not. So you have to chill. You got to be comfortable with being a seer or being gifted or something like this. Because if not, these people will let it turn into a so-called mental illness episode. So these are people that prey on this type of awakening of the people of this soil and they don't have this they don't have this connection to the soil so they surround around that one person and then get everything that they can get like off the tree or something like this and then call themselves the ones and these could be brown skinned people too. It could be any people, but this is what I'm picking up on. And then some of these little rich bratty kids could be the ones that's throwing these tantrums and doing all these things and trying to humiliate you. I was hearing something like, you know, children like Paris Hilton or whatever like this. Um, like socialites and stuff like this. Why would you leave that thing something, or that fat lady or that black lady or that uneducated person or that whatever they would have to say? Like somebody is doing something like this, okay? Or and then some of these people may be finding out that there's different sectors to family, right? And the John the Baptist this time could be a girl. Okay, I don't know. Let's say like who was the last one? I'm thinking about Pray for Paris. So that attack, I think Ariana Grande had an attack at her concert or something. I was trying to think what was the last event or something like this. Okay, um, you know, somebody could have been a part of the uh a younger son, whether it be begotten or birthed or or naturally or whatever, and somebody is trying to, they feel like they should have it all because they know how to be rich or they look better or I don't know. And I feel like these people want to try to make it seem like you failed or you don't know what you're doing or something. They just never seen nobody do it like this. And this is just the way it's getting done. And somebody is not understanding. Maybe you don't even understand whatever this is either. But it's just not going to be the way, it's not going to be able to continue to stay the way these people been doing it. Because it's not the right way. Okay, we got egg in reverse. Somebody could be doing something with an egg or an early birth. You know, sometimes when I be doing something, when I be doing something, what about to say? Somebody, the flight of the navigator. Um, yeah. Somebody trying to do something with somebody's egg or something like this, or somebody took an egg. Hello? Okay, this could be this Adele energy. Whoever her lower being would be, or her car. But I ain't done too much dreaming. Hello from the other side. So this is something, because this is who we talking about. This is the energy I'm picking up on. A splice between Candy and Nina. Because I kept on hearing Candy Man. Something like this. It make me think about when Candyman came back and started killing all them police officers. But somebody's like Candy. I can so it's something like it's like candy. You see what I'm saying? Like somebody use these surface level feminines, but they really be needing your power or mine. Somebody that started the sweetness or something as their weakness. But somebody trying to conjure up something here for you to maybe even be, because I was in the bathroom and my phone went off and everything went dark. And then I said, I said the name, okay? Earlier I put down candy, something or whatever this is, okay, on my post about these group of people. But right then I was thinking like, I knew what was happening. And I'm like, because I could see there's some other chariot in reverse energy that is coming here to do something, or there's some chariot in the upright energy here. And I see what somebody was trying to get to happen. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I see what somebody was trying to get to happen. They needed me to be on this quartet or something, or thinking about that name or something, or saying that name a lot within the next couple days or something here. Somebody knows that somebody got power on both sides and they trying to kidnap someone and pull the strings. Now, you may not agree to this. This ain't somebody like, yeah, you better say this and that, or we're gonna do this and that. No, these are people that's waiting until you go to sleep or something and using direct weapons on regular civilians in order to get outcomes that they want so that they can play like they the government and harm our foundation or our government or our construct even further until beyond repair and give our nation back, because some of these people, even unfortunately celebrities, they may not be like us or they may not even be from here. So at the end of the day, these people got enough money or had enough money at some point in time to already be in Buenos Narches or whatever, okay, someplace or some shit, okay, building something totally different here. And just like it's not even all that here in America. You know, it's almost like getting new skins and going off, okay? What makes you sad? I never heard this song. I never heard that song. We got Inheritance underneath the deck, the on top of the deck though. You know, okay, what makes you sad? But I'm like, he like, tell me what makes you sad. And I'll say a lot of things all day long. I don't process. People might think it's unnatural or something, but I think that people are unnatural. Like I don't let that. I don't let pain or misery or my personal things that are afflicting me create the way that I'm going to treat other people or carry out a task or a job that God gave me to do. You understand? I know how to put my feelings aside on a back burner because I have a lot of times throughout the day to process my own feelings. So when God calls my attention to something, sometimes I don't even have to come on here to talk to y'all about it. Sometimes I just be in my own state. Sometimes I'm in the middle of a tarot reading or listening to one or watching something and my brain can split in pieces and answer a question here and but see, that's why I said these people don't want you to know that this is where they're getting the answers or the help from, because they want people to be okay with seeing this person, or they don't want to let you get away like some rat or something that they caught in a jar or something. It's almost like they don't want to give you the something because it doesn't I guess they say in some things like if you don't give the gods attention or if you ignore them, then they're not powerful, or a god is only as strong as who follows them or who worships them. Um, and you know, I feel like that. I feel like what I'm picking up on is most of the time, either these people could become tyrants and use this energy or whatever that they get to do whatever they want to do, and then the next time they broke, and then they got to do what they want to do and do whatever they can do to anybody again. You know, the next cycle, like they never really complete, or there's never really anything. You know, they always end up right back at A1. Like if somebody is trying to do something and they brought too many people on, and the money is gone, now these same too many people, now it's double the too many people. You know, and I just don't know what these people is doing. Like I know we just going roundabout right now, but and it's so sad because they're not the ones being afflicted like that. It's the people that do have to follow the rules. It's not the get along gang that get to go around here and say we'll never be royals because 20 years ago, or some of these people could be thousands or centuries old souls returning, and they're mad because they fucked up or something like this, and you're doing a okay job, so their job is to torture you or harm you. Actually, these children are supposed to be covered that go through this process, but somebody thought it's funny to keep some of us out in the open, knowing that some of these demons and stuff are a little bit stronger, knowing that they have a firmament over us where we can't be protected by God or we can't call out for help or something like this. in the right way, or you have to learn the hard way, like after getting whopped on top of your head several times when that's not even what somebody is here for. Um, it's imprisonment, okay? Um, before you get to learn how to do something, like say, mm, in the Bible say if you want to pray, go in your room and close the door, get in the closet or something, and close the door or something. But maybe in some sector that you in, and what is a closet? I don't know. And maybe in your sector, these people have to, you know, I don't know, do something else, like get on their knees and bow down 3 times. Like somebody, I don't know, somebody is trying to break somebody or break somebody down or make them do something the way that they want them to do it. I also feel like somebody scooted somebody out the boundaries of their hometown or their city just enough. Well, this person may think that it's just enough where you're out of something. If they're trying to redo this circus, this biblical circus or whatever like this, that Antichrist and demons have created, um, they have to push you out the outskirts a little bit. And somebody feel like, yeah, since all 5 years we've been doing this part and that person been not a part of it. But it's like, whoa, wait a minute. The line of demarcation actually for this area that will be in this loop, she's right on the border. So actually this person still was doing their part for this area while you guys thought that they wasn't, and you thought that that worked to split this person. If this person would have moved one house over, or one block over, because there's a house right up this hill right here that I like a lot. If that person would have moved there, they would have been out of it all. But since that person lived right here, they're not. Somebody wants you to, they want to win this time. They don't want to hear about these people is weird. Okay? This could be this shadow energy. They don't want to hear about your God and your Jesus no more. This is making me think about the Young Turks when that girl snapped off and was like, I don't care. I don't care about what your Bible says. I don't care. Don't come telling me about your rules. And it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But these people are under the, maybe in the underworld or the background, building up militias and armies and guards, and they're secretly doing things against you. But if you say one thing about, or you bust them out and they feel some kind of way about it, then they want to say, because nobody I know as a Christian, I mean, you may be able to go after Jehovah Witness, you understand, because they come knocking on your doors and walk around, you be out the window looking like, oh, here they come, but Christians don't normally do that. We don't normally go pressuring somebody. Now, if you come across my content and it rubs you the wrong way, that's your own problem. Somebody want to find that thing that make you sad. You're not sad enough. Somebody want to make you sad the way that they think that the fuck you should be sad. And it's like, I'm not made like y'all. It's just, look, I just be looking at these people like more different and different every day, nigga. We not the same. And they like, yeah, we did it. We pricked this person with this thing or something like this. And now they about to be one of us, or now she's changed forever. And it's like, none of you could even hold me forever. It's not to say, oh, I'm big and bad. It's just like, dude, these little thing what you doing, man. That's why I'm saying that you got to have that energy of being a child and seeing yourself as that giant, as that empress. You got to go back to that, because the little tiny thing, like this little person is coming up to you because they're really coming up against Christ or God. That's really what you is just a little dust mite or a little mosquito. So if you think yourself this big empress or something like this, and you sitting up there, even if you got bare feet sitting on that thing, and one of these little tiny angry people that's hiding in that wheat, maybe even in your family, and they come up to you and you're a giant, you 300 feet tall, and these people is just some little tiny thing, look like a little mosquito, okay, and just kind of poking your foot or something like this. I don't know, it's weird. So, but I feel like the affliction is supposed to be more. The affliction is for, because maybe this group with 40 years, they've been doing this to adults, trying to find out which adult this is or whatever. And like, they've been able to break down many people And then somebody come and they start calling you names like narcissistic, or even some cases, right? Or antisocial, or oh, this person don't have no remorse. Oh my God, such and such just died. But really, these people know that they tapped you out of this. They tapped you out of the frequency, so you couldn't pray for these people as they was getting hurt. It's one point in time through my journey where I was just praying for people. I was just going to God. I was seeing what was about to happen to somebody. I was doing videos and I was going to God and saying, God, not this one. Or just protect this person or cover this person. I didn't, in this type of, I don't know, what you call it, a ministry, you move on. You have to, it's like a spiraling thing or something like that. There's on to the, you have to go with the flow of things or something. And a lot of it is unseen. Just like these people think that what they're doing in the underworld and stuff is unseen. It's weird. Because I don't know what the point is to prove. I don't understand what the point is to prove. These people are so childish. And I said, that's like, you can't, I mean, I don't know what somebody gonna do, but you, okay. We all think puppies is cute and everything. I've seen people raise a puppy from a puppy to a full-grown dog and everything. Love the dog, everything like this. But I was just thinking about it. How many people would be able to keep their dog? Now, some people are going to go ahead and disagree with me or whatever. But how many people is going to, if your dog, say you got a big dog too, like a Great Dane, okay? If you have a Great Dane and my mind just went blank. Okay, so if you have a Great Dane, and you know how big they get, and you got to be prepared for that type of dog. And this dog, you get it, and it grows up, and 5 years later, or 3 years later, the dog is still acting like a puppy. You still have to do the dog big as hell now. It's big. Okay? But you got a small house, or your house ain't like as big as you thought it was now that this motherfucker is full grown. The house became smaller. And the fact that this dog is still acting like a puppy 5 years later, you didn't think it was going. You thought that the dog be acting like a puppy for the first 18 months, 24 months, something like that, and then the dog start acting full grown. But he's still pissing on everything, biting up everything. Every day you come home, everything is a chew toy. I think that I'm one of those old school people that like when dogs was outside. Just to be honest with you, that's my preference here. I feel like we let something else in when we let dogs in. That's just what I'm seeing here. Okay. I'm not telling you what to do with your dogs today. I'm just telling you something changed. I felt it. Being Gaia, I felt it. I felt it because my uncle used to have dogs outside. My dad used to have dogs outside. And then when I started going around people and they brought the dogs in the house, I felt a shift on the earth here. And it's funny because my children used to watch that cats and the truth about cats and dogs all the time. One of my twins thought she was a dog. Okay. She would go around on all fours. You hear me? Most of the majority of the day. Okay. And so, what was I going to say? So you have to think about that. Is it worth keeping? And people might say, oh, how could you get rid of a pet? Oh my God, these people are. But when is the pet about to run you out of your fucking house? Who is doing that? Like so now we saying that the pet is equivalent to, okay, you could kick your children out the house. You can not supply things and food and things and the needs and treatment or something to your children. But when it comes to the dog, you're going to make sure that you do have that. And we're not talking about on no spiritual level, like all the dog shit. We're talking about for real. We just talking about a pet, a relationship between a person and a pet. When are you going to say, now this dog is pushing me out of my house. I can't live properly in my house. This a big ass dog. When he pissing all on the couch and everything. When is it going to be to you to say, well, you know what, I might have to go get this dog checked out. Maybe there's something wrong with it. Or maybe, okay, this kind of dog with special needs I can't take care of. Maybe somebody else that can take care. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because I feel like even the bond between my dad and his dog when we were little, um, I don't know. 'Cause I remember my dad cried when that dog died. And one of my masculines also remind me of this dog for some reason. Like the spirit. It's like his spirit or something. Or like that is somebody that's trying to show back up this day. Like I was around you back at this time or something. So what I was saying about rabid animals, I'm not gonna have it. I'm not gonna have it. Then I wake up one day and I don't have a place that's called my kingdom. So that's why I said, um, somebody just gotta know that. I don't care about how good a bitch pussy feel. I don't care about if you, because a lot of times these women is weird. They're aliens and they are harvesting your essence, or they're trying to get their vaginas to be like yours and doing weird shit or whatever. So, I don't know if you like weird shit like that, motherfucker, then you weird. And I don't want your weird ass or this weird bitch around because that's weird. That's different when the real fucking thing is right there. I can't look at you the same. You ain't even got to say nothing. You don't even have to say nothing. You're not gonna talk to and talk around me to every fucking body else in the community, the colony, or something like this. And I'm that bitch right now, and it's my season. And you trying to give a little piece of it to everybody else while I sit here. It ain't even about having something necessarily. It's about this little bit of dignity, a little bit of respect, a little bit of whatever the fuck it's about that bay. Cause what the fuck is wrong with you? And if you got a rabid mind, motherfucker, and I can't utilize you for God's purpose on this earth, then you got to go. Up in this nation. You got to go. And you done became that cocky that you think you a seer and you think that the AI done hooked you up with the AI package of the century. You better take your ass on somewhere. At some point in time, people would talk about you if them people put them cameras in your house. And see, that's why I said they'll try to get you for child endangerment because you don't want your child. Because I noticed my daughter been trying to come sit on top of me or lay by me or something like this and flop around on me. And I'm like, we got to stop that. I got to tell her every couple minutes whenever I'm sitting, you can't sit. You're 14 now. You cannot. And see, but this is when these nasty bitches, these old. I'm seeing it's a group of old women. This is when they start saying, oh, the daughter want to be close to me. And then, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't know. You can't get mad. I just told you the stuff about to get revealed. Okay. So I can't tell you, that nobody is stopping it. I don't even know why you would want to. If you were really looking for, maybe you like somebody to give you a nice smile like Obama and promise some change or something like this, but nothing is happening or nothing has happened. And some little person's voice is coming out of the soil somewhere, and it seems like this person is sounding like this, but we made this person look like that, and blah, 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 and you scared or something. I don't know. Somebody's scared of this change or whatever this is here. The Lovers here. Peacock. Because I don't got nobody to look at and say, are you sure this is the right way? Or something like this. I don't. I'm not showing out for nothing. Any corner I turn around, it might be my last corner. You understand? And so I'm not going to stop. It's like the mustard seed energy, but it's like something is packed inside of somebody where this could get taken all the way somewhere. Like a real change. Somebody don't like the fact that you reduce them, that you reduce them to something. And somebody thought to keep you tapped out of something because they thought they knew what the best way was to build this up. And now, that'd be somebody that it was horrid or horrible things that they did. But some of this stuff, you didn't do it for me. You did it because that's what you like to do. That's the moment when you look at somebody and you say, you wasn't protecting me. You didn't do that stuff for me or something like this, did you? You use my name. You try this. You use my protection. You use my protection. You use my love as a shield for yourself. You was not, whether this is a mama, uncle, a neighborhood person, an entity that's trying to attach itself onto you. Even I don't let shit attach itself onto me. That's why I think people be getting mad. But, they do stuff anyway. And then you don't find out sometimes until after the fact that a leech been sucking off of you. They want to make it seem like, oh, this person is dumb. We always get to do this to this person. But they know that you don't have a sensor in your body to detect that they're doing this to you. So therefore, you don't have a way to protect yourself. And everybody benefits off of it. So they don't say nothing and they don't do nothing to protect you. Or somebody can have your third eye in a cabinet in some type of storage facility right now. And when they're coming and taking you and transporting you over here for different strange things, somebody could just reattach something or give you a different eye or something like this. And they're not going to do it because they need you to be like whatever it is that they think they got you. This is how these people operate here. So I heard that you're married now and something. But yeah, that's not me. Okay? I don't want nothing but God. And that portion of it that's in me. I cannot. Okay? We got this energy here with the oh, that's what I'm about to say, because when I went to bed, I was asking God to talk to the space people or something like this. And tell them, I was like, man, God, because I went upstairs and I was getting ready for me to take a shower. And I said, oh, if this person did this shit right here, what I think, tell them to do the, because I just really think that that's what they be doing sometimes. Tell them to get the samples that they need to get this bitch locked up like the animal she is. I keep on hearing that I can't see the forest through the tree. I can't see to help you. That's like somebody running up to you saying, Mom, oh my God, I did it. And then you're like, let me see it. You got hurt, let me see. And they're like, no, and then you start getting all like, let me see. And you might see all this blood. You'll be like, let me see. Oh, move your damn hand. Just like, that's what it is. That's what it feels like all the time. Like, what you covering up for? You want me to assess the thing and look at it and see how bad it is? So somebody is doing something like that. For all you know, if you in a Truman Show or something like this, your person could have just got kidnapped all these years ago. And they're seeing you, they've been in love with this person, or they've been dealing with this, or it's a bond there, but when they see you or they see you, it's like, wait, no. This is the person. I keep going blank. But I was also thinking, what if these people brought the same way that they come and take the boys from the neighborhood, the colonizers, and take them and show them something, bring them back, and sometimes to kill their own tribe. But, you know, did somebody take these people out and then bring them back around me? They allegedly died and then bring them back around me after they've been marked with this energy or something here. A Judas. Yeah, because I feel like somebody tried to bury someone or something like this and they wasn't able to. But I feel like some of these cardinals got in order to sacrifice. Somebody's trying to play some game here, some dangerous game. Because these cardinals, they come around and they let me know certain things. This is somebody that knows something. They could talking to the birds or something. Because they know they need to get rid of these birds or something like this, okay? But I don't like to get rid of my birds. It's like Cinderella. I don't think that. I think when she was getting happy at the end and joined the union, the birds were there to look at. Whereas I always like the movie. When somebody took this something from you and tried to bury you and made a dress made out of your cardinals here or your red robins, you know, maybe even dipped in this vesture or something here. Somebody could have found somebody in a narrow grave here. But I feel like somebody had to sacrifice these kings. This is somebody doing some mess up spell work here. So we got hello and his. Yeah, this person murdered this person. Maybe even 3 times or 4, 7 times. 7 of Wands. Somebody's trying to take away your cardinals or kings or something like this here. 4 of Swords. They also sent like something with the bouquet here. It's something about, this could be a union. It's something about they threw the bouquet, but the bouquet had blades on it. So, you know, when somebody throw the bouquet, I think is you're going to be the next one to get married or something's headed towards you. But when they threw this bouquet, there are 7 swords here. So this person could have tried to ask a Lord energy for the death of somebody. The head of, I don't think it was the head of John the Baptist. It could have been, but it was the head of somebody that was asked for by a wife. But they can't literally clearly take it because you're not the person. You're trying to act like you this person and you're not. So you could be, they say healing. These witches, you bitches is gonna burn severely. This deportation or this trail of tears is about to be, it's going to be what the next thing I want to see go viral on the news. I hope there's still some real patriots or something like this left in this country. These people need to be marched out. Somebody tried to send some type of genital mutilation or something, some swords towards you or something that would be cutting. And it's so funny because I only fell asleep for like an hour or 2 if I'm documenting this properly. I only fell asleep for an hour or 2. Somebody could have already knew that this person was going to try to practice on this for you. They're trying to make you live forever and carry a dis-ease or something. But they sent 4 wands. Some people, I don't know what these are. These could be aliens here. Okay. These could be some kind of alien creatures here. copycat alien creatures. They like to try to mimic this storyline, my storyline or something, while I'm still on Earth and we're not even finished with the first one. This is people that don't know how they don't fit. They ain't finishing because they know this is the end of them. If this cycle, if this whatever this is get finished here, it's the end of you. That's why you're trying to stop it. Just like it says in the book. How are you? Who are you to think you're going to manipulate the thing to escape the judgment of God? You devils, you den of brooding vipers. How you think you're going to escape it? That's why I said they keep on doing something here. Okay? And somebody saying you're going to be his, but you're not. This could also be this down. So this could be this Legba energy. But again, somebody could be friends, but somebody ain't going to be going into no kind of union like this. And even if this is this Legba energy and stuff, these people are already old. It seemed to me that these deities or these idols, they've been already taken from me all this time. The shit don't work like how it worked in the movie. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to approach me. You're going to have to approach me the proper way. Because you're not about to be taking my fucking soul and doing whatever you've been doing with these other damn girls or whatever this is. I'm sorry. Because you got to know that these Papa Legba and these energies like this that they be talking about, that's just the only one I know from the damn TV show. Okay? You got to know. All right, somebody is trying to get you to take something. That could be that dirty offer too. Come down and do this and bow down and worship me. No. But some woman, this snake has been offering up something of yours to this man so that you could be the one to go down for it, okay? This Mommy Wata or something like this. These neighborhood women, okay? They have been doing this in your name. They have been asking these Oshun and these deities in your name. They have been asking them something. And then wonder why it ain't gonna work, or you can't take that person's soul in the end, or this is not going to work. Because they are not the one that actually they're not the one that made the deal. It had to go back to you. You had to get dragged down in whatever this is. And since you thought you was better than somebody, or your something was better than them, or whatever this is, or you do something better than them, that's what's going to happen, see? You the one going down. Somebody is like in shock and awe. Like, why this didn't work? Because somebody said you was calling on them deeds. You was doing stuff in the dark. No, Mommy Watson, that was you. You the snake. That's what you was doing. And you try to play so innocent. I'm telling you, somebody going to be getting bust all the way out. Everybody going to be shocked. But the bigger they are, the harder they fall. That's why I ain't worried about you think I'm worried about how many people is watching me on YouTube? Keep me small. Because guess what? I'm not going to be on this channel all this time. Soon as my stuff is ready or wherever I need to be sitting on my throne at, I'm going to be done talking to y'all in this way. So you might well have fun with it right now. Okay? I'm about to go through a transformation. I'm about to pop out on the other side like, whoa. So this woman or this man or these people, they may even have your two beautiful swans. This could be somebody that these people look at like a slim waist or something like this, or no stretch marks as beauty. I mean, she looked kind of wide in the stomach part. But the peacock, they forgot about this. The peacock is above these people's head right here. Yeah, somebody tried to do a union here. Okay, but they try to kill you or send somebody else to have you. This is somebody saying hello from the other side. I must have tried to tell you 1,000 times to tell you I'm sorry for everything that I did. So this is this energy of this best friend or this play sister. It's either or. One of these girls did some heavy betrayal here. They even left me in a facade instead of letting me enjoy different relationships. They left me in a facade with this masculine in the Truman Show, as if, even if I was walking out the Truman Show, it would be him, the real him on the other side that would be embracing me. You understand? It would be the real him, but this person didn't have no This person was setting up and manipulating this thing the whole time, and it wasn't ever going to be no embrace at the end. But the good thing about it is this is a wicked energy that's about to be put down, and you're not above me. So now you just let everybody see it. Now you look like there's a one thing you try to factor in everything, but there's a one thing that I should tell you, or one thing that you should know, is what I'm hearing. So I don't know, y'all. You didn't have to stoop so low. Now you just somebody that I used to know. Like, this could be some shit like that, y'all, for real. I woke up and my stomach is off the chain. I don't know. It's like cramping in weird places here. It's very bloated, right? But my like where my kidney is hurts. This could also be surgeons. Somebody could have sent somebody in to try to do some type of spell work on you. It's like they either taking out your organs and shit like this for real with some kind of laser and they can seamlessly sew it back up, or somebody is doing spell work that would make it feel like these parts of your body is afflicted or affected, defective maybe even. Okay. I'm guessing that this girl didn't realize, whoever this is, somebody might do a lot of stuff with their eyes closed, or their eyes might be puffy like this. Somebody didn't realize this could be a queen of kings or a king of, or this could be just some girl that was leading a legion of men or something. But what she didn't realize is that you one of these bird bitches. So what you did onto these men, you do on, and why did you do that? Because these men was trying to protect this woman. That's why you did that, out of jealousy. But you showed your hand. You showed your hand, and so therefore you show who you are. You show what you are, and you one of these red birds. Somebody sitting on this skull too. Or I'm also getting that this you came to, and you tap back into your energy, and you pissed off about what you hearing that this person, because these people could have died or got put out thinking that you didn't care about them, thinking that you didn't care about them, you wasn't sad about them. Now with all eyes on you, you have to operate in a different. You have to. That's how I know you who been an all eyes on me person and not. I will hear it in your talk, the way you walk, the way you are. You would be putting yourself out there, talking about whatever right now. You would be, it would be this Pegasus. I keep hearing this song Pegasus. It's like a unicorn or Pegasus kind of energy or something like this. Right? Because this could also be you getting upset with this woman, you coming up out of this narrow grave for her persecuting these people. But like I said, these could be people that was right. They may did things to other people, but they did the work of God by protecting or doing something with this girl. Okay. That or giving something to this, gifting this girl something. This is separate or something. This woman was jealous. Capricorn could be significant. This person thought they was the highest in the room. They could have been even gloating about this. Somebody did something here. There's some procedures here now. With these spears, okay? This could be also some Spears energy. I'm getting like Britney Spears. I think they're a family of 4. Her, the sister, and the father, and the mother. These people try to sacrifice you. Somebody, for these sharp people or something tried to sacrifice you. See, I'm hearing that somebody changed something. Judgment start coming down on some of these women. So, hold on one second, y'all. That nabbit. Somebody probably got it in their room. Hold on. Also, somebody could be asking you. I just heard in the Bible somebody asked those women to refrain from having sex with their husbands. But this could be also to refrain from, because somebody wants you to make, they feel like they higher than you and they want to make you feel the lowest. They want to pull this thing off to make it seem like they're God and you're not or something. Or they're the Christ and you're not. But it's just not going to work out right for this person. They're like, I'm almost there with fooling all these people that I'm really the one. You know, I have Caucasian skin, or I'm Mexican and I have pretty brown eyes and long hair. Like somebody trying to use something, or I'm thin, or I'm this, or I know all these people, or I can walk through walls, or bitch, I don't know what is wrong with these people. Hold on one second. I got your man. Because that's what I said. Bitch, if we 40-something years old and you talking about to anybody, I got your man, you're the worthless piece of trash or the waste that we need to get rid of out of society. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I think we were talking about earlier. What is worthless to you? Because if you start going and getting rid of all the people that would care about people without being paid or something like this, or do their job without, you know, and you just think that's, you're going to weigh the fact that this woman work at a factory, but she's been working there for 40 years. She don't have no growth in her life. There's no joy in her eyes. All she do is hunt other people down and take from them to do this and that, or steal from other people, hurt people and something like this. You know, and that's not the person that you want to get rid of out of society. I'd rather take the bitch that just probably just be at home sitting on her couch minding her damn business. And really, as long as her bills and her taxes is paid, I don't give a fuck who paying it. There's somebody that just don't, there's no growth or something. You get what I'm saying? People are going to choose whatever they want. But who are you to judge who is waste? And you're waste. Because you could put on a fake pretty smile and stand in front of a whole bunch of people? No, that don't even make no sense to me. Because you've been able to humiliate somebody in person, and you can't even take the small blowback and keep somebody so small and silent, and you can't even take the small, teeny weeny blowback that's happening by this person showing what you're doing online on their own private page or channel. Y'all, my stomach hurt all of a sudden. Because you can go to a woman's house and poison her. I know this Candy friend. And if I knew her at 15 and the antics and the tactics and the boldness about her being a psychopath about a boy, then I know what she would be capable of doing today. That's all I'm saying. And when she used this address and said she wanted to use it to go to school, And then I found out the shit was illegal, and I'm like, yeah, take that shit off or whatever, because yeah, whatever. They were already, even her clone from the outside could have been mind controlling her to do it that way. And this person could have even went nuts and tried to use my address and try to claim that this is her house and not mine. And that she married to my man and not me. That's some crazy shit, ain't it? This could have been a real reason. And if a masculine was included, that mean, nigga, you already knew back then that you was still living here and we were still in this union or this marriage, and you was plotting with this bitch to take me out. Or to let this motherfucker have some access to my house, dude. My stomach hurt. So that's premeditated. There is your what did they say? What is the motive? What is your whatever for saying this? It's right there. Hold on, I'm gonna have to come back, y'all. I gotta get some heater pad or something for my stomach. Oh, and no Janice Unpacked or none of them other hoes can have my stomach. God gave me certain parts, and none of you hoes can have them. Before I get up off of here, I know you keep on trying to do something with some weird laser treatment and give me this bitch stomach that got cancer instead of letting her die. Why you think the bitch is sick like that in the first place? But this also the same thing. I remember this boy named Josh that I used to go, Joshua. So like I said, from the age of 15, this gotta be, because I remember I told y'all my person's name start, my spouse's name start with a D. But his sister started calling him Joe when he was little. And then my dad was calling him Joseph when we was teenagers. So somebody trying to say that somebody is trying to say like one of my daughters is the daughter of Joseph to redo this story some kind of way, but his name is not even that. Y'all need to stop. This is something that's ridiculous. Somebody don't even want this shit no more. Somebody's already dead or something, and this bitch is just trying to manipulate. You just keep messing up. You making too many holes in the story and everything. Holes and holes. This was a setup, because what I'm thinking is when my dad already met the evil stepmother of mine, she was already trafficking children. I don't know where she got them damn children from. She probably, because I think that when she was in jail or something like this, she ended up getting, assaulted, and that's how she had her first son. The first son don't got the same dad as the rest of the children. Okay. Her other two children, I think, is what she have. Uh, and like I told you, but it was strange because they had a nice little house and everything when I first met them and whatever. It wasn't what I was normally used to. It was in a really nice place area, and I just remember when I would go over there, like there was a closeness, a bond between the two sisters that was, I mean, the brother and the sister, the two older ones, that I'm like, that's kind of strange. And I noticed that. And then I also noticed that the mom was very touchy feely with the kids, and especially on the tall one. Lisa, she was a tall, she just, the mom knew she was about to be a supermodel. She just worried about Lisa looking good, beautiful, something like this all the time or something like this. Okay. It's just the way that she paraded her around a little bit. But Lisa ended up getting emancipated at like 16 or something. And she went off and got married to some older man. One of them strange looking ones with the glasses and the an older man with like the little tiny bald spot at the top and the glasses, the kind of dark glasses, dark at the top of the frame like that, but it's thin at the bottom. But I mean, it kind of looked like whatever his name, Johnson, I think. The guy that she actually allegedly, but first she was going through a lot of problems with her behavior or whatever. That's why I said it be these people. It's these people that had the behavioral problems or something like this. And then I think that this was the really big thing came after that she tried to burn up the house, and she didn't burn up the damn kitchen. But somebody telling me that something else happened in that kitchen, possibly a ritual, possibly some type of ritual happened in that kitchen. Even though I wasn't at the house when the fire happened, I wasn't hanging around them. I was still hanging around. I was still with my dad's girlfriend at the time. Okay, I was still with my dad's ex girlfriend at the time or whatever. Um, and so this is the energy right here. Um, because I'm starting to see something that's a little bit more detailed with these entities here. So he what was I gonna say? So he did do something like mm, 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 mm. So when we met or whatever like this, so I'm just wondering here. I'm just wondering if somebody could be dealing with, because when I was watching that interview earlier, that thing, I was thinking about that. But really, I feel like somebody was saying the first time that I saw you listen, there's something between two people now here. Somebody is trying, this is almost like somebody trying to get Hera or whatever, putting her on that golden throne and then trying to make her let him buck out of the pit. And I'm saying no. Somebody is oozing around here trying to do something like that. Yeah, so something could be happening here. I was kept on hearing her and Cain, Africa and Cain, before I went to bed too. And then I heard somebody saying something about some hurricane. Also, this could be one of the burning bush, a bird that flew out the burning bush. So this could be this Ashley person and some other feminine energy here. Okay. The luminous something. This could also be, I'm just using a little bit of their name. And then we have this We Rising. These are sisters here. These are all sisters. And then Chief Colbert or whatever. These are all like sister energies or something like this. Like these could be forever youngers or something like this, but they cannot inherit the kingdom of heaven. So somebody, if they did choose that, or they weren't brainwashed, or they were bit by the snake and they chose that, they just can't sit in no high position here. You could never be royals, and you're not going to be. The only way to get to be the royal is to be in this relationship with me, full blast, the whole thing. You don't get it just because you want it. Somebody's trying to like cheat or something. This is like a god trying to cheat for a bitch. Like, no, and I feel like somebody is stepping in and saying, no, my daughter or my granddaughter or whoever the fuck this is deserve this shit. And I wish y'all would think the fuck you gonna take it. Somebody is crazy. And now, nigga, you all the way out of it. And this could be the thing. Somebody, oh man, I wish I wouldn't have did that. Because somebody done been brainwashed to death. They can't even think for themselves. I would be so sad if I had to know I had to brainwash a nigga to be with me. Lifetimes and lifetimes in a row and centuries, I had to brainwash a nigga to be with me. These type of people are waste. They need to be thrown out. Those are waste. And when you start having to siphon on somebody else's energy to survive, you're waste. You're waste. That's why nobody else can have a legitimate life or something. They don't even know that you're doing it to them. You're waste. Man. You're waste. And all you could do is sit there and learn how to conspire against somebody else with the technology or a gift that God or even man gave your stinking ass. You're waste. Coming against mothers and daughters or something like this, you're a waste, man. For real. Trying to put these women in bondage, you're waste. To make you happy or to fuel something for you, and then when they don't do what you say, you think you can change something for them? Oh, well, I'm telling you, that ain't the story of my life. Hold on one second, y'all.